liked what I saw. I thought that she kept a lot of her own sort of rock and roll spirit, which we've seen, her rock and roll slash disco spirit. And I thought it looked cleaned up and really, it looked rich. And I thought that really was a fantastic part of the show. And great accessories.
Very like a beautiful, simple ponytail that's been set. So it's kind of very kind of Italian sort of actress, 60s actress, kind of Monica Vitti kind of thing, gorgeous. And we actually did set the hair. So when you put it back into a ponytail, it's got a beautiful kind of bounce to it, kind of a sexiness. You know, sometimes we see a very stick straight pony, very modern. This is a really beautiful, rich ponytail.
We are doing a Monica Vitti's eyes, basically, based on the actress. Just about fresh skin and just a light eyeliner around the eyes, slightly, blended upwards. But it's just a really chic and simple look. So small amount of black eyeliner, black pencil, the new Max Factor Masterpiece Max, which is absolutely fantastic for volumizing the lashes. And it's just about that thin line, smudged gently and slightly pulled outwards and upwards.
I think that you can see that especially in the silhouettes and in the shapes of the collection and sometimes also in the colors because I decided to use always very strong shape and strong colors to define the looks of the collection and to define the silhouette that of course sometimes is referred maybe I don't know to an A-line of the 60s but I don't know within the short dresses or in the small coat but in a more narrow way to the body and so I tried also to use this graphism and the colors to create a balance between the reference on the 60s and the contemporary of today.
This was a beautiful Gucci collection. It was very, again, reminiscent of the 60s. Lots of silver, very short A-line dresses with beautiful silver flat sandals. It was very young, from the high ponytail to the no makeup. It was a very young, spirited collection. Lots of prints, We started off with black, which was a little shocking because I was expecting the whole show to go black, but then it was just beautiful prints and moving into the silver. And then in the evening, some splashes of scarf prints. It was really very, very spirited, very young, and what Gucci is about.
I really liked the idea because I was thinking to the early 60s, and so I really liked the idea and pictures or images of women at that time that they were trying to express themselves and their personality, but was before the sexual revolution and cultural revolution of the 68 or the end of the 60s and the beginning of 70s, and was still the time when all those women, I don't know, they were really attached to the couture dresses from the 50s, all the clothes and the dresses very well done, always from the 50s, but at the same time they really wanted and they were trying to experiment something, I don't know, like showing legs, showing shoulders, and they were starting already at that time. So probably this was this limit that I really liked in that moment.
I thought it was great, and I thought that Frida really stepped into what her instincts are and what she first did with the Gucci collection, with her first resort collection. These very mini dresses with empire waists with some embellishment. She uses a lot of color. There's a really strong feminine spirit to it. There's a lot of juice. You saw it in the juicy colors and the energy. And I love that she tapped into this 60s, 70s feeling that a lot of people are going for. And it's also a time when Gucci was in its heyday.
The accessories to me in this collection were definitely a key. A key also because they helped me a lot when, I don't know, a look was a little bit too sweetie for me or too romantic, like the short dresses or like the print. They really were captured immediately the attention on a more graphic situation, like the very big belt that they put on the dress, or these bags with the hardware, or the shoes with the chunky squared heel. So there were all strong elements that to me at the end they worked very well.